Oh, okay. Well, this is my first spawn of the day. Okay. Yep, there's that. Okay. Is that a dragon? That's a dragon. I probably shouldn't try looting his stuff, right? Nah, we're fine. Nope, we're not fine. There is a dragon. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, what is that? Something's happening. Okay. I think that's a dead dragon. That's not a dead dragon. Okay. The dragon gone? I think the dragon's gone. I don't know what happened. Dragon's not gone. Dragon's not gone. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest and say that I never thought I'd do this to myself, but here it is. Me, Rayofpandas, is going to survive 100 days in RLCraft. No more episodes, no more seasons, just me, my insanity, and the task of slaying one of the scariest creatures to roam the Minecraft world. A freaking dragon. These guys are crazy. Or girls. They float, they fly above, wreaking havoc, causing mayhem and chaos, burning down villages, blowing fire everywhere, and sometimes killing things. They do stuff and you don't even know it. Or maybe you do. I don't know. But hey, before I go and sign my soul away, plus my insanity, how about you subscribe, as it might literally save my life in this journey. It would also make me the happiest camper alive. And I mean it. It really would. Who doesn't like that, right? All right, enough about that. I've got a dragon to kill and only so much time to do it. I got pretty lucky on day one, as my spawn was right next to a desert, which meant dragons, but more importantly, dragon bones and armor to come. Beautiful. We found a desert already. We spawned in the desert. That is actually really good. That is amazing because we can find dragon bones, dead dragons to harvest, and that is just wonderful. That's what we want. But we also have to watch out for everything that wants to kill us, and literally everything wants to kill us. Seconds later, I spotted the red fiery beast itself, and as it spotted me, I took off in the opposite direction. There's no way I was fighting that right now. Not a chance. I knew this would be a rough start already, so I gathered what flint I could, crafting my flint knife so I could gather some plant fibers, crafting a flint axe next, then to chop down some trees and make myself the crafting bench. I knew I'd need a bed soon, for nighttime was approaching me, so that meant wool. Luckily, I had some leftover grass fiber and used what I could to make a bed. Dug a small hole as I was in the clear for now. The next day I made sure to mine what cobblestone I could, and using that to then build myself some new tools. This time around I went for a stone saber and a nice little wooden shield. That was a nice touch. I then continued my journey as I killed a few pigs for the meat and some cows for the leather because, I mean, you know, they're just there waiting to be killed. I chopped up and sliced and diced. Seeing as nighttime was closely behind me again, I dug a new hole, placing my bed down in my newly acquired furnace. I was fancy as fudge. I actually managed to find some coal around me, so I took what I could, used the XP, and invested most of that into my combat. Day 3 was fun. I completely forgot, as much as I like the desert biomes, they hurt like a son of a gun. Might get a little cold up here, which should be okay for now. Oh, it's getting hot. It's getting real hot. Real hot. Okay. I kept overheating, but found some water, thankfully. So I just planted myself and cooled off. That wasn't all, though, because not long after I found a zombie dungeon with some spawners. But hey, look at that. I'm about to be on fire again. Yeah, it's a dungeon. Okay, and now we're on fire. So, you know, we kind of have to find water right now. That'd be a nice thing, right? Yeah. You guys have water here? How do you survive? You have water. Cool. I'm gonna borrow some of this, okay? Okay. I was able to find another hidden chest, and seeing as my big brain was so big, I decided on breaking the blocks from behind, then dying on the platforms in front, and taking the loot I found. And honestly, there wasn't much loot. Day 4 was here and I needed to breathe. Life underground was getting too stale and I needed a place to call home. I needed, you know, home. Who doesn't want a nice home? In my search, I found another dragon, what looked to be protecting this floating looking island. I'm not sure. I've never seen one of these before. I figured I'd check it out and maybe call it home, question mark? I built a small bridge across, broke in, and found the mother of all jackpots. Or so I thought. Why are there so many chests in here? The RLCraft gods were trolling me once again. I was lucky to catch a few chests, though, with some cooked pork chops and arrows in the next. At this point, my sanity was pretty low, and I started feeling terrified of all the noises around me. I hear a snake? I hear a snake. I'm getting out. So I immediately left and watched my step, obviously, while coming across this abandoned temple that would soon become my temporary home. I smiled, boxed myself in, making sure to drop off almost all my stuff in a chest, and just saving this spot as my new home. Following day, I was greeted by a blighted mob. It's a blighted spider. Oh my god. And they don't burn. They just get angry. You know those pink things, those mobs that go Super Saiyan 55 and they're like pink purple. You know that, right? Yeah, that one. And if that wasn't bad enough, it was also explosive too. So every hit I dished out came back ouch-fold. I went outside trying to bait the spider to come down while holding my shield, and apparently the fire that remained from the blighted spider created these lava spawns, and they could fly. I actually don't want to hit the spider anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, 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 oh god. I was kind of scared. But funny enough, I actually killed one and decided life was over. I ended up digging a tunnel underground, thinking that they wouldn't follow me, and you know what? They totally did. And not just that, they were literally hiding in trees. Like, I could see them. What? Retreating to the other side of what would officially be my base for quite some time, I found Sanctuary. The other side where I dug a tunnel, this place was nice. It was lavish with trees, there was water, there was no mobs in sight except for neutral spawns, like, you know, animals. Oh, and also, you know, the blighted spider attached to my home. They're literally on my base right there, still stuck to it. Not too far off in the distance, though, I did notice what seemed to be a village, and I thought it was safe, or I was fine. Wrong. So very wrong. Literally a few steps in the desert biome. Guess what chased me and killed me? Freaking death worm. Like, what? What is this? I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't... A death worm? Okay. On day 6, I thought I'd be a hero and try to quickly gather my stuff. Lucky for me, that death worm wasn't around. That wasn't my only problem. There were these HP bars for certain mini bosses and bosses that just started appearing on my screen, and that kind of had me worried. Not sure what to make of it, I quickly ran and picked up all my items and felt the need to sleep. Just sleep. So for those who don't know, seconds before you go to sleep, when you click your bed, you can actually spawn a Reaper that you have to kill before you go to sleep, because this thing will just try to kill you. And guess what? I was a lucky boy. I was a super lucky boy, because I friggin' spawned a Reaper. And I mean, I killed it. Yeah, I did that. But then also, when I tried to go to bed again after killing it, I couldn't sleep because there was monsters around me, and there was it was a spider. So I killed the spider too. Yay. Looking back on it now, I probably should have taken more stuff with me. And not only that, but there were some more I wanted to explore from that floating island. So make my way back over the little dirt bridge, I found an open area. It was surprisingly nice inside. Had some water fountains, a few decorations, and a lot of bookcases. Are we safe in here? Abandoned storage behind this wall. Are you sure about that? Finding the leftover items and taking what I could, I came across an enchanting table, but, you know, I didn't have the level, so I couldn't take it. Fun. I didn't want to lose any items I stole, though, so I ran back home. But not before exploring what seemed to be a graveyard, I think. Alright, well, I found that stuff. Holy crap, that's awesome. I don't know what that red torch would have done, but if there was a switch or a step or something, I would have died easily. While home, I was just putting stuff in storages, crafting a new shield, and fought a really annoying spider. This thing had ghastly, fiery, and wither. What a wombo combo. Oh, Jesus. Friggin' scare the crap out of me! Alright, I'm gonna sleep. I need to heal anyways. The next day, I was fully healed and ready to slay the soon-to-be-dead spiders. Though, what I didn't realize is that these guys would be stuck in the rafters of the temple. It was time. Hello, spiders. Hiya. I dug out a little area and started whacking the spiders, and what do you know? I killed the darn thing and was rewarded with actually a lot of experience. As you could imagine, I was so happy and started leveling stuff up. Okay, wait, let me close my door first. I gotta... Oh my god, look at my XP, look at my experience. Oh, I've got 20 experience. Alright, so mining, we just want iron for now, that's good enough. We'll go for attack. Oh my god, we got 8. Oh wait. Jeez, hold on. Combat. Increase. With my attack level 8 now and feeling unstoppable, I went on to killing the other spider and nearly died. I did happen to find a nymph and get all of my broken bones fixed, because that's how that works. Honestly, what I had planned next was to find a flying rock. I made my way back home making some avian treats and going on the hunt. Sadly, all I found was griffins. You come down? This is the only thing though. With a griffin, it's very tricky because you have to wait until they're actually on the ground. Because they don't pick you up or anything, they're neutral, so you have to wait until they're parked on the ground. Back at home, I did happen to make another friend. I honestly wasn't sure what it was, so I just kind of killed it. Apparently it's a quill beast. Oh, guess we also found another blighted spider. I promise you, I had no idea what was going on. It seemed as if there was a spawner close by. I did happen to die on the process, and because I was just so lucky, I tried sleeping again, and another freaking reaper spawned. We just... Oh, I'm so scared. I'm terrified right now. Okay. A few days went by as I killed a blighted mob, collecting the experience and heart crystals that came with it. Okay. I was about to cry because that... I don't even know what that was, man. Looking at a few recipes before heading out in search of more chickens, specifically for avian treats. All I came across was turkeys, pigs, because, you know, whenever you need something, it's never there. But the second you don't need it, there are multiple spawns of it. I also managed to say hi to a few reapers along my warpath. I'm gonna try to kill the troll. Oh, God. Can you stop spawning? Like, really? I realized, though, if I wanted to further my defense, I needed iron and so forth. So I began digging a staircase down to the low Y level. I also came across a repede or two. Now, those were some beefy boys. On day 12, I was greeted super early in the morning with a clink. Of course, this was karma due to me not dying in a while. Oh, God, I'm gonna die. I'm totally... Well, I mean, he might die, too. Oh, there it is. Once the mob was dead, I really wanted a way to not only know where my home was, but a way to track all my progress, and that was easy. I needed an atlas. So with a few missing items, I managed to scrap up some ink and craft that bad boy, and let me tell you, big things were happening. Tonight would be the night where I didn't find a single rock in sight and killed a little pixen because why not? The next idea, I had the best idea yet. To put everything in my inventory away and see how far I could travel before dying. I'm gonna go out this way. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can make it to the village. Let's go to the village. Oh, I put that on too. We got ourselves a shield just in case. First stop was the village we saw in the beginning. You know, the one with the death room. Yeah, that one. I also found out where those HP bars were coming from. There was a full-on boss dungeon, or I don't know what it was, next to the village, and that I wanted no part of. Remember, if it looks like it can kill you, it probably can in RLCraft. I did take some time and waited around until night was here, and you aren't going to freaking believe it. I finally saw a rock literally in one treat. I was able to tame it. Oh my God. Yeah, boy. I was super dang happy. Oh, we did it. Oh my God, we actually did it, guys. With my new and best mount ever, it hit me. This was the fastest and furthest I'd ever gotten into RLCraft, and I was so proud of myself. Not only that, but I tried sneaking the loot from chests with my pickaxe. Couldn't believe my eyes. A diamond pick and some diamond swords at this like battle tower I was at. I tried the next level just above from where that tower boss sits, and one thing I didn't know is if he's still around, he won't let you take the items from the chest. So he was kind of upset. Oh, he doesn't let me take it. He doesn't let me take it. He doesn't let me take it. Okay. I made sure to quickly go home and deposit the stuff I stole. After cooling off and recollecting myself, I flew high once again, and this time, let me tell you, I snuck around the boss, jumped off my mount, and oh my God, I took some really amazing... I took everything I could. Go, 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 yo! We just stole the stuff. The guy blew it up for us. Oh my God, that's really talent. I don't even know what I just got. I got so many things. I'm going back. I'm going back. We're going back. Just what I needed because I forgot I didn't have a soul stone for my rock yet. So not long after I got to crafting, first you need a soul gazer. Then realizing that you need to craft the soul gazer into a soul stone. Another cool thing is when you bind them out, you get that soul gazer back. Infinite uses, man. Rock has been bound. You will now find it in your mount manager. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pets. Mounts. Rock. Yo, we got the rocket here. We got the rocket here. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, can I teleport it in here? Teleport. You're safe with me now, buddy. I love you too. Oh. Oh my god. I'm actually so happy. I've never like made it this far, dude. Fully tamed and mine now. I could summon it anywhere, teleport it to me at any time. My rock showed up everywhere I was. It was great. I think the last thing I did was create a summoning staff just before heading to bed. The next 2 days, I was flying high again. Atlas in hand, and I went from battle tower to battle tower, reaping literally all rewards I could. I was on the hunt for glowing ingots and a dragon's eye for the near future. This thing was gonna be it for the dragon fight. I also noticed that I could use my summons to knock the battle tower boss off and collect without being hit. Man, oh man, it felt good to loot all the top chests. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 what is this? Oh my god, oh my god. I've got to mark this on my map. Hey guys. I also came across an unmarked dungeon that I jotted down on my atlas. It was scary. And a villager library that was screaming, loot me, all on the same night. I tried my luck with one more battle tower. I finally made it home though, enchantment books and all. A few more days had gone by and I spent my time looting more battle towers. I finally remembered to use my XP for levels, and on top of that, I tried my hand at some dragon bones. This would be the hardest task yet because yes, it's in a desert, and yes, there's a dragon not far from me. What was pretty ironic is that I was actually able to loot all of the dead dragon's remains, but what I didn't know is that my rock that was still summoned, by the way, this guy was still out. Apparently glitched for a bit, and I couldn't see him. I was panicking, logging out and then logging back in. He still wouldn't spawn, and this is when it hit me. I was really in panic mode. Okay, I was scared. I had all the good stuff on me and wasn't looking forward to losing it all. Okay, I was not. I finally managed to summon the doof, and with a sliver of health sparse, I darted back home. Way too close of a call. On day 21, it hit me at how much stuff I really had. How OP I was. Not even OP, but the amount of stuff I had and wasn't using. I felt so good about the progress I was making that, you know what? I did it. I went back to the second dragon's carcass and attempted to loot that body again. I won't lie, I did panic and had another close call, but this time with a cactus. You heard right. Yes, I know. It was a dumb cactus. Ooh, don't die on me, buddy. Not even sure what happened. But at home, I looked through some recipes until I came across the dragon's eye and realized it was silver that I needed, not iron. I thought I had a bunch of iron laid out for this thing that was just you needed it. But apparently you need silver ingots. The next day, I stopped by another library looking for more good enchantments and actually found an Unbreaking 3. Storing what I could back at home now, I crafted me a delicious dragon bone saber. Although you do need level 24 attack, so I kind of had to wait on that. The following day I would need more levels, and I actually came across a village with like a huge massive wheat farm. The only thing was I didn't have the required level to hoe it, I guess, to till the land, let's say. So I continued on my way, but not before finding these really huge and ginormous statues. It was... I'm not even sure what it was. It looked like a shrine for something or someone. A boss, perhaps? I really wasn't sure. All right, we have tons of stuff, man. We really do. A lot of diamonds, a lot of pickaxes. I need experience, though, so it looks like we actually aren't going to save these. We're just going to use them, and the XP tome as well. A new morning was upon me, and I was looking through my chests, truly appreciating all the stuff I'd collected and how far I'd really come in RLCraft. Not only that, but I took the rest of my XP tomes and bottles and leveled up a few more things. Later on, I took a few avian treats with me and attempted to tame another mount, another creature. I got lucky. This one being that super fast bird creature, the Ventoraptor was it? Once that was done, I actually went back for a third time though to the floating island in search for more glowstone and yes, the enchantment table. Oh ho ho, did I soon learn though how guarded that thing was. So, I mean, you can guess what happened here. I died. No time like the present though, I was super curious at how fast that mount really moved. And let me tell you, that guy moves fast. I quickly looted my stuff and left immediately though. Day 25 would be the day. The day I tested how fast the Raptor could go and how fast I die. True story, by the way. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I died with that too. The next day, I flew far and wide over a lot of water, eventually ending up in an ice biome. At this point, I was looking to fix my overheating problem and looked into gathering some ice blocks. Almost a stack later, it was getting dark out and my pick was broke, so time it was to go home. This last part, I think I tunneled hard because apparently I was being shot out of the sky by a green dragon. Yeah, that man was shooting fire at me. Don't worry though, I was super sneaky beaky and made it home in one piece. Following up with day 27, I was greeted with another battle tower and battle tower boss. I was smart this time though, because I had summons to do all the fighting and hey, what do you know? They kicked them off the tower. So I swooped on down, started looting anything that looked oh so juicy. Also, wrong again, because what I soon realized is that the boss, who yes, still very much alive, was shooting his explosive shooty guys at me and hit. Next thing I know is my fear of deep sea water and mermaids came true. I'll be honest, the amount of fear and panic I felt was actually overwhelming, and I just started swinging at the air hoping to catch my rock. Funny enough, I actually did, but me being me, I went back trying to loot some more, and yes, the exact same thing happened to me. Fell in the water, panicked hard. With one last hurrah, I finally looted all that I wanted and I got the heck out of Dodge. No more, please. Safely making my way home in one piece, you best believe I deposited all those delicious pieces of loot. Today was a good day because I figured out that I was close to enchanting and needed better enchantments. But before I could do any of that, I would need more experience. Guess what? We went flying, baby. And saying hi to another tower boss, of course. The best tactic I personally found is using summons to aggro and knock the boss off eventually, so you can then safely loot it. And that's exactly what I did. Also, the loot was just sitting there made me feel like a little kid in a candy store. So many colors and so shiny. The one thing I didn't realize though is if somehow the battle tower thinks the boss has fallen out, it starts this timer and many explosions start happening. The tower's slowly blowing up and dwindling down as I waited around, looking for any safe loot. I managed a few things, but before I knew it, my inventory was full and it wasn't safe anymore. I did put on my newly acquired cobalt shield and rings. I felt pretty beefy. Day 29 was here and I started working on a little room for my enchanting table. Dug out some blocks, putting it down, and forgot the most important part, the bookcases. Man, did I quickly grab those from the chest and set everything up. I didn't have the levels, but I did have the can-do attitude for anything that came my way. Except, you know, the dragon. Alright, so this next part, this is where I spent way too much time just flying and having fun and just all about. A few weeks went by and I was out looting and gathering missed items, beating up some more battle tower bosses, and one almost actually got me. My man almost killed me with his pew-pew explodey guys. I was one shot away from death. Just my luck, I had to fend off some extra floating air creatures too. No clue what they're called, but they stood no chance, of course. My summons were killing them, and thus the juiciest of loot was mine. I'm not crazy. I eventually went on to making some space for a little storage area and did so, moving most of my items back and forth from the living area into the enchanting room. So day 41, this is where it might look a little weird for a bit, but hold on and enjoy the ride. I completely forgot to record day 41. I know, who does that? Oh yeah, I do that. Thing was, I found a tall lighthouse, temple thing, I'm not sure what it was. I stepped inside for some reason and there was this huge latency problem. I don't know what happened, but apparently there was like 50 bajillion things in this tower and I was lagging all to heck. It was bad. Like, it was really bad. Long story short, after getting outside, the lag had me stepping off of a cliff and I fell into water. Thankfully, no fall damage, but I died because, You know, I'm in water, deep sea, ocean. To this day, I don't even know what killed me. It doesn't stop there though, because I managed to come across what was now and always be my new home. A villager's house I ransacked and stole, actually. Oops. We're also really close to the ice biome, like the freezy frozen place, so we don't overheat anymore. It's fantastic. I love it. I'm gonna get... Okay, you guys are so annoying. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna get some iron. We're gonna make armor. That's right. Yeah, we are. We're gonna make armor, dude. Armor. I need to get level 16 of each thing, I've realized. It's gonna take a while. Agility, building, gathering. Actually, I think it's just agility, building, mining, magic, attack, defense. So once we get attack to 16, we'll start working on the other ones and we'll be good to go. I did a little digging around with coal, iron, etc, etc. There was lots there. Furnaces were smelting and I was tired. I just wanted this nightmare to be over. The next day, however, I went into a mining area and mined away some coal. Some more coal. And even more coal now. To be honest, I just needed it for the experience so I could travel. Because with waystones, you need experience to travel back and forth, and what I didn't mention is that I actually had a waystone set up to my temporary base and over to my new base. So first things first, we traveled back home or back to my temp base, looking at some rings and crafting a few rings of resistance. This would help me for days to come. They're also pretty easy to make with enough diamonds. I still did have my eye on that ring of enchanted eyes. The dragon's eye would be mine someday. I still needed more XP for what I had planned, and so I went around the new village, mining out iron deposits, coal deposits, any deposits really. I think it was up to level 13 before storing some extras away. On day 44, I went back to this huge hole dropping down below, so I hit the jackpot and mined away. I got some iron, some redstone, and did I mention more coal? Yeah, that was cool. Leaving the cave I was in, I headed back home on Rock. Rock was cool. I tidied up for any guests that might have shown up and decided to travel back to temp base, picking up some very important things and bringing them back home. A few more days passed as I spent some time with my raptor, seeing what was out there for me to explore, gathering some birch wood along the way, and catching a griffin along my path. Not actually catching it, but I saw a griffin. Oh, thank God it's a griffin. Oh my God, the second I heard that, I was like, no. Because of the death we had recently, I actually didn't have a way of logging my progress, so I picked up some resources and crafted another atlas. I actually got to finding another battle tower close by. The first floor is pretty easy stuff. I have a few skeletons chopped up, eventually breaking down the spawners too. The real trouble didn't begin though until the zombies floor. I guess they had some beef with me, seeing that I'd slain a few of them on my journey. Who would have thought? They did happen to chase me outside where I needed to heal up. I took some naughty hits to the face. Once I was all healed up, this time I found a geist, was it? Yeah. So I killed a zombie that ended up spawning another rotten creature. That was fun. Also, hey look, a lot of purple. I tried my hand a few more times and you know what? I just said screw it. I took my vroom vroom home and I set up shop. The following day I thought, why not just use vroom vroom to help clear the battle tower? Great idea, right? Wrong. Very wrong. The darn bird literally kept pushing me and shoving me. I was stuck in a corner, literally with my shield just up and blocking as much as I could, because nothing good ever happens in a corner. But I died. It was the dumbest thing ever. Not only that, but on day 51 here, honestly, I'm not even sure what happened to this day. I think I was just really frustrated by this point and apparently wanted to trap myself in a hole. I didn't even have a pickaxe. I don't know what I was thinking. I did, however, try summoning Rock again, and I swear to Ghibli bites, he was glitched. I had to leave and relog my game. He finally spawns, and guess what happens? I'm suffocating because Rock does not want to move. Oh, I was so very stressed out here. It felt like 2 days entirely, just struggling so much. Mind you, here's where I got lost for a little bit because I didn't have an atlas. I did find the battle tower, however, and... Wait a second, did I get my stuff? Oh, thank God, I did. Oh, okay. Oh man. That would have ripped me a new one. Oh boy. I think by this point, I cleared what I could and called it a night. Honestly, I kind of forgot by this point what day it was, so let's call it day 52. I needed a dang break from adventuring or torturing myself, maybe both, but I needed a well-deserved break. The house I commandeered was soon feeling cramped, and that's when I had the fantastic idea. Build a house just on the hillside by the outskirts. Here's where I took a good amount of days to set up the foundation, build some walls, and then finish it with a simple roof. Now again, it's nothing special. I just wanted a place of my own. That's it. I had to move out, you know? Sometimes you just need to move out. I threw a few chests down, stored some stuff away. I made sure to move my bed, or spawn as well. Going back and forth with the rest of my items, I set up a few things underground, like furnaces, for safekeeping, and dug up a bit of sand. Honestly, I still don't remember why I needed sand, but I dug up some anyways. Why did I need sand? On day 61, I managed to craft a new weapon, a beautiful rapier, and this thing was strong. Of course, I also needed a summoning staff too. Once I was ready and well prepared, I took to the skies once more and traveled to another battle tower. This one was red though, and I had no idea what the blocks were called. I did find some more juicy loot from diamonds to ender pearls and blocks. That was a feels good moment right there. Now, when it comes to Minecraft, specifically RLCraft, I gamble my life way too much. The fact that I was also slowed down on these blocks didn't help, but I died. I should have left, I know, but I didn't. A blighted zombie got me, or maybe it was a blighted spider. Something got me. Man, did I book it back to the tower though? I also had made another staff and cheesed my way in and thankfully found my stuff. By now I just wanted to leave, and I did. But not before greeted by another blighted mob. This one was one of those air make you go up guys. He was invisible. I don't know. He's a dang cheater. I died again. To save you the better part and stress from all this, it took me 2 days. You heard me, 2 days. I was apparently too stubborn to leave that red battle tower, but man, I just ended up storing the items and stuff I looted. No more, thank you very much. The next day, I scrapped up some iron and built myself my first ever anvil. I probably had a few stored somewhere, but this was good enough. A few enchantments later, I actually was able to make my first 4 enchantment book. And to me, that was a personal achievement I'd never accomplished up until now. I crafted a new thing. This new thing was a Reforged, just like in Terraria. I played around with it, seeing which items would take, and it seemed to only like baubles. I enchanted my diamond sword, and it became a beast of a weapon. The following day, I worked a bit on my heating issue and crafted a liner for my helmet. Took rock out for a bit, and you know, second chances and all. Looky looky, I found a blighted kraken. This was fun because all I had to do was sit back and use my summons to kill it. Though there was a dragon, so I tried my best to play it safe, and with some luck, I finally killed it and looted the body. Did a little battle tower shenanigans, killing a few mobs here and there. Crafted a life crystal so I could maximize my HP as well. Things were looking good. Back at home, I realized I actually had enough for another life crystal, so yeah boy, yeah, I made another one. On day 66, I built some liners for my boots. I was moving up in the safe department. Things did get a little stale here, but I got a bunch of experience, making my attack finally 24. Level 24 attack, guys. Bone weapons, here I come. The next day, I found a ladder, and did I take that ladder, might you ask? Yes, I did. Did I panic? You better believe it. I actually scared myself and left after seeing lava creatures because I don't do lava, period. I did happen to bully another boss off of his throne, loot and all. A few more days had passed and I was finally looking my level and feeling it too. I was also so close to finally crafting the dragon's eye. I melted down some extra items while at home and made a bunch more golden apples for my food. I was curious at this point on what weapon did the most damage and saw the halberd. I went around testing its damage. Honestly, not a fan. Not really a fan. Day 73, I was chasing air and came across this weird sphere just sitting out in the water. Again, this being RLCraft, if it looks like it can kill you, it probably can. I sent a few summons in and watched it slowly devour each one. It was terrifying. I just said nope. I think that might have also been a Cyclops. I'm not sure. Traveling some more, I saw a few sirens, showed them a good time. Sushi, anyone? Alright, let's be honest, not my finest moment. Armor was going to be my next focus, and I believe they dropped some good stuff. That being said, the next few days were spent cleaning up any and all battle towers I'd left with only just the top chest looted. Slicing and dicing my way through a bunch of different mob spawners, I was surprisingly holding my own. The next morning, I realized that I hadn't moved my enchanting table from temp base to new home base. First, I needed to dig out a bit below so I could have a casual storage area. Back and forth with a few items, I had more chests set up and stuff stored away for later use. On day 80, I decided to finally move the bookcases and enchanting table. Creating the beginnings for the table, I ran into a banshee and God, this was terrifying. Flew through walls and feared me all kinds of different ways. She was kind of cute though, but sadly I did kill her in time. Finishing up the room, night snuck up on me and I didn't want any of it. The next day my OCD kicked in and I made the room one line wider. Perfect setup for the enchanting room. Though that was done, this disenchanting table I had planned for needed more obsidian, so I went back down to mining some, grabbed a few and rode this water stream back up, but wait, guess who was there waiting for me? Chewbacca. And he wouldn't let me up. And yes, that's right. I call the chupacabras Chewbaccas. Because why not? I did make it out with an apple at the ready. Moments later, my room for both tables would be done. It was looking pretty tight. Day 82, I was trading in all the enchanted wares and weapons I had for the enchantments, disenchanting them, and that felt good. With day 83 here, I spent some time flying again as I fought some more sirens, winning of course, flying back and making sure I was settled in. Following day 84, I noticed I had a bunch of scales and shards, but was still short. So close to some Tide Guardian armor, but with no sea serpent scale. I took to my travels again and found what would be the most annoying battle tower for one simple reason. After killing a skeleton, it would then go on to spawning a geist. And my dumb head started panicking hard. I was opening and closing the chests instead of attacking, all the while blinded. Death it was, and this time I had no idea where my stuff was. No atlas on hand either. It was a sad day. The next few days, I was not giving up. I went on to building some new items, gained a lot more levels, and had another heart crystal that I used on myself. Finally home and I began crafting. More heart crystals, please. An extra 3 heart crystals, that is, and that is music to my ears. By this point, I was also 1 away from crafting a dragon's eye. My goodness, this was awesome. A few more days had gone by without me even noticing. I was finally having a good time, genuinely, and not feeling the stress of dying every day. I was enchanting and book crafting like a madman. I went on to crafting multiple swords and trying to find good enchantments, even if it was just level 1s. There were some good ones and some bad ones. I did the same with pickaxes too and looked for anything juicy. On day 93, I finally decided to upgrade my armor and shields that I would go on to using indefinitely. Starting with the shield, then onto my headpiece, next was the body and legs, and finally the booties. I won't bore you with the details, but I went far and wide looking again for any XP I could take. I managed to swoop up on a whopping 40 plus XP. The next day I finally crafted my first bow. I also had an enchantment book ready for it. This thing had infinity, which if you have a single arrow in your inventory, you can shoot forever or until it breaks. Power 1 and extra range on it. That was awesome. Like, I could not believe I actually found those things. I had some long days ahead of me, so I went quickly to sleep. So this is it, guys. This is it. 5 days to come, and it would be day 100. 100 days in RLCraft, and now I can finally say that. One thing I also forgot to mention, around day 70 to 80, I actually crafted the last bit of the dragon's eye, for those wondering. But now I was ready. I went out searching, looking for torch lands and scared sheep. Dragons like sheep, right? Well, lucky for me, this green one did. And as soon as I took aim, it growled. I shot arrow after arrow, the range really working to its full potential. I had it on the ropes and trying to escape. With the last shot, I finally did it. I killed a dragon in RLCraft, and I felt so much pride. 2 years it took me to learn, to adapt, and progress. I wasn't sure if it was really dead, so I cautiously approached the beast. Looting it like a hero, I did it. I really did it. Like, I can't believe it. Oh my god. I can tell you, I didn't stop there though. I needed to give you more action-packed, beast-slaying, dragon fighting, fire breathing, and so that's what I did. Onto the next dragon, flying for its life. I shot it out of the sky, the loot and treasure for me to plunder. With enough scales, I finally made my way home though. I crafted the headpiece and booties, and thus where the 100 days in RLCraft would come to an end for now.